Hey guys, it's Dan for BladeReviews.com. Here today with actually not another knife review. This time around I've got something different, and before I get into it I just wanted to give a special thank you to all my friends on YouTube who have been subscribing and commenting and just generally participating with me, and I've been hopefully commenting and stuff on some of your videos. And I've just learned a lot, and I've really enjoyed this aspect of the knife community. Like I said before, YouTube videos really weren't what I set out to do initially, and naturally things progressed to the point where I decided to do some YouTube videos, and I've only been at it for a little while, but I've been overwhelmed by the positive response, and we're on our way towards a 100 subscriber mark, and I definitely want to put together a cool contest as a way of thanking everybody and just continuing paying it forward a little bit. And unfortunately I won't be giving away this Atwood tool, but I did want to say I was going to be doing that, and also I do have a couple ideas for some exclusive YouTube videos. A lot of the stuff I do is complimentary to the website, and I try not to be too in your face about it or whatever. And it doesn't matter to me whether you check the website out or not as a YouTube subscriber or viewer. But I do like the idea of branching out and doing some content just for YouTube, and so I've got a couple ideas, and maybe we'll start to see some of that. And one of those ideas actually was just to show off this little Atwood tool. So I'm not going to be doing a written review. I'd love to interview Peter Atwood at some point, and we might do that if he's interested, but that's probably down the road. And for now, I want to talk about this tool. I've always seen Peter's work, and I thought it was cool, but I've kind of dismissed it for whatever reason. But for the past couple months, I've been following his blog pretty regularly, which is how he sells most of his stuff. And I do read a lot of blogs and stuff, so I followed it, and I was like, amazed at how quickly his tools sold out. So naturally, that meant that I had to try and win one. And lo and behold, a few weeks ago, he had some of these Atwood Pests for sale. That's what this is called. It's called the Pest, and this is in a UV coating, he calls it. I don't know if it's actually ultraviolet, if it glows under a black light or what, but it is this kind of pleasant purple anodized finish. It is titanium, and I saw it for sale. I had the opportunity, so I was like, dude, I'm just going to jump on it, and I bought it. So, and a few days later, it arrived at my mailbox, and I checked it out, and I thought it was cool, and I thought I might share it with you guys. I know there's, everybody's got opinions about everything, and some people think the Atwood tools are expensive and this and that. The guy's making these by hand. This is what he does for a living. I paid, I want to say $75 or $80 shipped for this one, which, for a little piece of titanium is not cheap, but all this stuff is done by hand, and really, what's it going to cost to make these by hand? It's going to take a lot of time. The guy's got a lot of skill, and I just love his designs. I mean, it's such a cool, it's until you really hold one that you see how special they are. And this is even one of the more plainer stuff. He's got some of those cool pry babies and stuff that I would have loved to have gotten my hands on, but they're just amazing. And this is lightweight, it's balanced, and it's almost like a little piece of art. So, made in America. You're supporting a guy who's making tools and knives for a living, and I think when you see how much they go for on eBay and stuff, his prices are pretty reasonable, because it's obvious that the market could bear a higher price. And he's just, this is America, this is capitalism, and there's nothing wrong with making $1 too. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fault the guy for working for a living and people liking his stuff and him gradually raising the prices? I mean, that's just supply and demand, folks. That's the way the world works. But anyhow, I did not intend to make this into some sort of weird economic rant or real in-depth commentary on Peter Atwood and his pricing and his tools. But this thing's really cool. And to be honest, I'm just a student. I'm probably not going to be able to keep this. I'm not going to sell it for like 150 bucks on eBay, but I'm not planning on losing any money on it either. I expect to at least get what I paid for it and cover my shipping to the next guy or gal, because these do command a premium, and they are difficult to find, relatively. So I spent quite a bit of time looking at my RSS reader, and just happened to time the sale of this Pest, and I picked one up, and they were gone very quickly. So, but I have been enjoying it, and I thought I would share it with you guys. It's simple, it's cool, but it's beautifully finished. I think everything's been hand rubbed. It's so smooth. It's just, if you're into gadgets and gear and little stuff like that, and perhaps you're searching YouTube for Atwood tools, this is one of them. This is the Pest. It's just very simple. And he says on his card, let me show you. It came with this little, came in this bag, and it came with a little black lanyard, which I took off. But made of titanium. Blah, blah, blah. This keychain tool is a modern interpretation of the classic pocket screwdrivers of the past. The basic features include heavy-duty screwdriver / pry tip and cap lifter. Simple and elegant, the Pest will provide a lifetime of service. And I totally agree. It's a simple design. It's cool. I think he says it just it's a throwback to some of his earlier work, but it's got this refinement to it. It's so elegant. The use of negative space here with the cutouts, and the color's cool. He put this little stamp on there. I don't know what this one means. It is like a, let's see if we can get you, it's like a little pest, a little bug or something. It's just cool. And if you watch any of Peter's videos on YouTube, he hasn't made many lately, but very nice guy, and couldn't help but pick one of these up. So anyhow, just something I thought I would share with my friends on YouTube. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my, well, now it's kind of a long video on this Atwood Pest, but I look forward to sharing more kind of cool stuff with you. It's not always blade reviews, sometimes we get some little gadgets and gear to show off too, so thought y'all might like it. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more knife and maybe multi-tool reviews.